there are 32 teams in the NHL, that means there are 32 home jerseys. Some look great, some look good, some look bad, and some look downright horrendous. So today we are going to look at all 32 NHL teams' jerseys, including the new Utah Mammoth jerseys, and rank which ones I think are the best. Quick public service announcement before we get started. I'm trying to become the #1 most subscribed to hockey YouTube channel in the state of North Carolina. Please subscribe and help me pass the Greensboro Gargoyles. Thanks for the support. Let's get to the video. So as you guys can see, today I am currently wearing the Carolina Hurricanes throwback jerseys from the 05-06 season, and this is a Rod Brind'Amour jersey. Today we'll be looking at the current jerseys for every single team, starting with the Metro Division. First up, the Pittsburgh Penguins. The solid B tier jersey. I love the fact that all three professional Pittsburgh teams have the same color scheme of that black, yellow, and white. Really suits them. I think that puts them in B tier. Columbus, the jersey I have here, I'm not 100% sure this is the home jersey, but this is what NHL Shop has pulled up. And I'm a sucker for red, white, and blue. I'm putting those in A. I think if they switch the Columbus logo with the cannon, that is an S tier jersey. Moving on, we've got the New Jersey Devils. I like the red color scheme, but I don't think there's anything special about those jerseys. They're kind of just your typical run-of-the-mill red jerseys. And speaking of run-of-the-mill red jerseys, that's not the Washington Capitals, but I will be placing them above the New Jersey Devils in that C tier. I just have never been a fan of these. And yet again, I'm going to preface this. These opinions are all my own. This is not an official ranking or anything. This is my personal preference. And that being said, orange is my least favorite color. These Flyers jerseys, the nameplates on them and all of that are hideous, disgusting jerseys in my opinion. I'm also not a Rangers fan. Being a Canes fan, I kind of can't stand the Rangers, but I can recognize when a good jersey's put out. The Rangers have a B tier home jersey. I like the red, white, and blue. I think I would like it if they had the Rangers shield on the front rather than the Rangers lettering going down. But again, solid jersey. Islanders jersey. This might be a color scheme thing. I'm putting it in D. I am not a fan of the New York Islanders jerseys, honestly. To me, they're just... I think it's the orange and dark blue color scheme is just a complete miss for me. Which is, you know, whatever. Completely unbiased take here. Canes jerseys are A tier. The only reason I don't put this in S is the jersey I'm currently wearing for the Canes, the Cup throwbacks, are my favorite Canes jerseys. So those would be the S tier jerseys. Moving on, now we have the Atlantic Division, the other Eastern Conference division. So we're going to start with the Florida Panthers. And again, I'll give it C. It's funny, all the like kind of reddish jerseys are right there. I think they're all right. I love the note that one of the jerseys says Florida on the emblem and one of them says Panthers on the other in terms of home and away. That to me is a cool touch. Boston, I'm gonna put them in B. I think they're a fairly iconic jersey, but I don't see them being anything special. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe these are, yeah. I think Montreal's jerseys need a revamp. I'm not a huge fan of those. I'm not. And it's not even the colors. I think they could do better with it. I really do. There's definitely more potential. These are some amazing jerseys, I think. I love black and red. So like a predominantly black jersey with red kind of places is probably my favorite type of jersey in the NHL currently. So they're going to sit up there with the Canes. A jersey that could absolutely be better is the Red Wings jersey. I get that it's iconic, but oh my goodness, they are so boring. There's nothing. When I say nothing special about these, there is absolutely nothing special about these Red Wings jerseys, I don't think. And similarly, Toronto. I'll give Toronto's a little bit higher, but I just think your jersey is boring. It's just the maple leaf on a blue jersey with a little bit of white stitching in it. Inversely, Buffalo has good jerseys. I'm gonna put them ahead of Boston, but below the Rangers. And rounding out the Atlantic Division, we have Tampa, who has yet another kind of boring and bland jersey. They're literally just Toronto with a different logo, literally. And maybe the neck is different, or maybe not. Come on, let's be more innovative with these jerseys, please. Those are boring. Now we're moving on to the Central Division, the best division in hockey right now, and probably home of the best jerseys in the league, if not the Pacific. I don't know what it is with the Eastern Conference having boring jerseys, but the Western Conference takes the cake. And Colorado is amazing. These are maybe the best jerseys in the league, or at least some of them. They are beautiful. The design is perfect. More teams need to take note. I think Chicago is an example of a like older style jersey, pretty well done actually. I'm gonna put those in A. I do like that one. It's different than the rest of the red jerseys I have there, which I think actually helps them out quite a bit. Then we got the St. Louis Blues, and I'm also gonna put them in A tier. I like the Blues jerseys. I like the different color combinations. You got like the darker navy blue, you got your kind of like the regular base blue for the logo, you got the yellow, you got the white. It's a great color combination that they actually put in well together. Nashville, pretty run-of-the-mill jersey, going C tier. One color on the top, a very fine strip at the bottom of the navy blue with the logo on there, nothing special on the lettering. Minnesota, I'm gonna put them up here in the B tier. I like their logo. I think their logo carries this jersey, honestly. But the color combination itself is also good. I really like that little red stripe that goes in the kind of off-white as well. I think that separates it. And then Winnipeg. I actually like Winnipeg's jerseys. I am a much bigger fan of Winnipeg's jerseys than a lot of people are. I think they're very well done. They're sleek, they're cool, and I don't think they need an update. And then this is what I found for Utah. I'm not sure if this is the current Mammoth jersey, but I believe it is. And they remind me of the University of Maine jerseys a little bit. But since these are black ones, I'm going to put these in B tier. I think the blue, the powder blue, would have been a much better color, and that would have gone either A or S tier. But those are gonna stay there. Dallas, pretty run-of-the-mill jersey, green, nothing too special there. And that wraps up the Central Division. Last but not least, we have the Pacific Division. Starting off with Vancouver, who I think has an A tier jersey. I like the logo, I like the color combination, and I think the lettering on the back is pretty sleek. This is a well thought out jersey, but it's simplistic. It's a good kind of simplistic. Then we have Anaheim, and I mentioned earlier how my least favorite color is orange. And I don't like Anaheim's jerseys. I don't. I'm glad they switched back to that logo instead of like the duck foot logo, but I'm just not a fan of these jerseys. I don't like them. Calgary, much better than those. B or C? Let's go B. I like the red, the white, and I know this doesn't count, but I think they have a really the horse head, the flaming horse head is a beautiful jersey. They should wear those more often. Vegas, I am not a fan of Vegas's jerseys. I think Vegas's home jerseys would be so much better if they were a black solid jersey. Inversely to the Mammoth here, I think that Vegas should switch to a black primary jersey, kind of like what the LA Kings have. And I'm gonna put them in A. I can't have them in S, but yeah, LA's got some sleek jerseys, and the black and silver combination in the LA uniforms to me is close to perfect for a black and white jersey. The Raiders should take notes on this because this is far more well done than theirs is. Kraken, S. I don't know what it is about Seattle teams and their jerseys, but Seattle's professional sports franchises have some of the most beautiful jerseys in every sport. Now, I am a Seahawks fan, so I'm a little bit biased when it comes to football, but these jerseys are just perfect. The color's great, the logo's great, the little bit of red in there, the name on the back, and the style, the numbers, everything on the Seattle jerseys, as you'd expect by a brand new team. It looks really modern and really well done. Edmonton, I'm also putting in S tier. I don't know what it is. See, I know I said orange is my least favorite color, but Edmonton's jerseys just pop in a way that I don't think a lot of other teams' jerseys do. And maybe it's that I love watching the exciting play of Edmonton, but their jerseys show out quite a bit. And they're always fun to watch. You can always tell when it's an Oilers game on, because this is just a better version of the Islanders jerseys. Isles, take notes. Revamp your jerseys. Last but not least, the San Jose Sharks are a solid B tier jersey, and that wraps up the list. So let me know, guys, what do you think of this jersey ranking? How many hot takes do I have on here? What would you guys change around? What do you think of the Canes black and red jerseys? I know I probably have those a lot higher than other people. Are there any jerseys that I placed way too high or way too low? Again, feel free to let me know. Make sure to click that like button and subscribe. As always, stay crazy, guys, and peace out.